Welcome to the Church Sound Podcast, part of the Repurpose Network, where kingdom culture, real life, and technology intersect. I'm your host, Prentiss Thompson, and what we do, we talk to real people, pastors, leaders, engineers, tech people, manufacturers, worship leaders, all about church, technology, and provide solutions for a successful Sunday morning service. You ready? It's time to take a ride. Let's go. Yes. Welcome to another edition of the Church Sound Podcast. I love it when you guys clap. Okay, I'm tired. I'm not saying that no more. Listen, welcome aboard. So glad to have you here, whatever continent you are, whatever country you're in. I really appreciate you tuning in. So if you're new here and if you are a subscriber, listen, why don't you like, subscribe, review, and share, leave a comment, because I got a lot of comments last week on my birthday. So thank you so much. Those of you who hit me on social media, if you can't find me on social media, all you got to do is type in my nickname. My nickname is PL Sweets. You're probably saying, you need to explain that, Prentiss. You need to explain that. Okay, all right. So my family calls me PL, my first two initials. That was what my family called me, my immediate family, my mama, my daddy, my cousins, brothers, sisters, day one friends that knew me before my teenage years called me PL. The only person that calls me Prentiss in my family is my wife. She calls me Prentiss. She's the only person that calls me Prentiss. Sweets came later. I became a DJ, and that was part of my DJ name. So then when I became a producer, I took both of my nicknames and put them together, and hence, voila, Alakazam, PL Sweets, a.k.a. Prentiss Lane Thompson. So there you have it, the history of Prentiss. I need to put that in a book somewhere. Hey, listen, thank you so much for tuning in, whatever country you're at, whatever continent you're on, whatever state, city that you're in. Thank you so much. We're in the second part of our series, of our Christmas series, and this one is one vision, one service. And we're going to talk about team building today, like building a Christmas dream team, volunteer staff, and the supporting of the entire house, because that's exactly what it boils down to. There's a scripture that kind of defines this. Two are better than one because they have good return on their labor. That's Ecclesiastes 4:9. And we have to understand that people's time are important. And especially during the holiday season, people will be going out of town. And these are the things you need to know as a staff, as a team. These are the things you need to know. So let me take you on a visual journey. You ready? If you're driving, don't close your eyes. If you're on the treadmill, don't do it. If you're on your bicycle, do not do this. If you're somewhere at your desk or in your house and you're just chilling, imagine with me. See, you just put down your bag and you power up the console. Before you can even finish the boot sequence, someone from the worship team is at the console saying, hey, quick question. Do we have enough channels for an extra percussionist? You just smirk, and because you already knew today was going to be like this. This is production life. It is. And today we're talking about people. Because before you get the sound checks, before you get the lighting cues, before you get the transitions and run sheets, you need a TEAM, a team. A Christmas service isn't built on gear. It's built on gifts. It's built on service. And the strength of people working together. Just like the scripture said in Ecclesiastes 4, two are better than one because they have a good return on their labor. And the Christmas season, that's where the truth lives out loud. The quiet reality you don't see on stage. Most folks attending church service see the stage, They see the lights, they see the choir, the praise team, the beautiful decoration. What they don't see is the front of house engineer saying to himself, Lord, please keep this low frequency hum away. The worship leader whispering prayers that the alto section remembers their parts. The media team texting to each other. We're missing 2 volunteers. Have you heard from Jock? Have you heard from Carol? Have you heard from Jim? The stagehands, he got a migraine. And he's just trying to get through the service. You know that staff member that lost his parent during the Christmas season and they're still trying to serve with a brave face? Can I tell you that's me? When I was 6 years old, my father passed away on Christmas Day. I can see it so clear. So clear. He came in to play with me and he went to his room. And the next thing I know, the ambulance shows up and they pull him out of there. And that was the last time I saw him. So I know what it feels like. Trying to serve with a brave face. Aside from that, Christmas is beautiful. But behind the scenes, Christmas can be heavy. And that's why we need more people to carry the load. In Galatians 6:2, it says, share each other's burdens, and in this way, obey the law of Christ. Because we need help. Like the Beatles song, help, I need somebody help. Not just anybody help. That's so true. Recruiting seasonal volunteers, that's what you need. Recruiting and reinforcements. So here's what happens. You're sitting in your planning meeting and you're looking at the task list and you know what you have right now. One, and the only one thing you know is that you don't have enough right now. You know what you need? You need greeters. You need camera ops. You need a stage crew. You need nursery support. You need hands and hearts. This is where leaders must shift from hoping for help to strategically recruiting help. So you say, hey, church. Christmas is a season of giving. But why don't you give your gift to help the house? It's not manipulation. Let me tell you what it is. It's a mission. Because the cross ministry load is so heavy for few, but just right for many. It's so heavy for few, but just right for many. Here is the secret. People want to help. Let me say it for the people in the back row. Hello, people who are scared to ask. Let me tell you something. People want to help. You know what they need? They just need to be asked. They just need to be inspired. And shown where they fit, because each one should use whatever gift you have received to serve others. That's 1 Peter 4:10. Everybody has a gift. Christmas is the moment you invite them to unwrap it. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not talking about people, oh, you're a singer, now you're going to be a stagehand. No. I'm talking about somebody that you can use in a season that's gifted in a certain area. We spoke earlier about my grief on Christmas. And we need to keep our eyes and ears open as leaders, as pastors, and as just members. to care for staff that has difficult holiday memories. Some of them probably will never share them with you because not everyone walks with the Christmas joy. Sometimes they walk in pain and loss and trauma and loneliness and unresolved family tension and grief. You can see it in their eyes when the schedule gets tight. You can hear it in their voice when you ask if they're okay. I would implore you leaders, we don't just direct, we have to shepherd. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do during Christmas prep is to tell a team member, hey, you don't have to carry this by yourself. Take a moment, breathe. We got it covered. Because caring for your team is a part of production. It's part of service. The Christmas story is about God drawing near to a broken humility in us. Not just humility, but humanity. So our leadership should do just the same. You know, I had to have a section for my late planners, and I'm not taking a shot. Let me tell you something. When you're behind, but you can't admit it, that's a problem. Let's be honest. Some of you are listening to this episode, and Christmas is 2 weeks away, and you're just now pulling it together. No shame. This is just reality. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm going to give you a path forward because I want your Christmas service to be 3 words: amazing. Simplify your vision. Not the spiritual impact, just the technical expectations. Cut out the non-essential elements. Call your core team first. Get your strongest, calmest, and most reliable volunteers on the phone. Not a text, a call. Fill your holes with those seasonal volunteers. Make a short form, a non-committal on-ramp serve one service form. Serve for one service. Over communicate with clarity. Have short meetings. Have clear roles. Have written instructions. And lastly, check on people who have problems emotionally. Because late planning will heighten your stress. You know what happens? And your grace will reduce. You can still win the season, but don't pretend you're ahead when you're behind. You understand what I'm saying? Do not pretend you're ahead when you're behind. So I want you to picture this. And I want you to take this in. You're standing backstage on Christmas Eve and the lights are warm and the air is just full of energy. You can hear the buzz of the families as they find in their seats, and you can hear the choir warming up. You can hear guitarists like tuning his guitar, and you hear all the comms crackling, the last minute confirmations, and you take that one last deep breath because you know it's about to go down. Because you know the only reason this moment is possible is because a team of gifted, willing, compassionate people decided to serve together. You know what this is? You know what you're witnessing right now? This is ministry. This is Christmas. This is the dream team. And everybody played a part because we decided together to collaborate. We decided to build the Christmas dream team. That's what we decided to do. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to really soak in, because this only happens once a year. We often say that, it's three services a year. That's it's Mother's Day, it's Easter, and it's Christmas, right? People show up for their mom. I don't know why they don't show up for Father's Day. We gotta talk about that. They show up for Mama Day. They show up for that mama now. They don't show up for Father's Day. We gotta talk about that. This is the opportunity. It doesn't matter what button you press, what mic you flick on, what knob you turn, what fader you slide, what stick you use for your drums, what tune is on your guitar. It doesn't matter the program on your computer. We do this for one reason: to win souls for the kingdom. And that's the focus. So, before we get out of here, make sure you like, subscribe, review, and share. If this has been a blessing to you, send it to somebody. Because that is why I do it. I do this to share what comes to me, through me, to you. That's why I do it. Hey, you going to be great today. Say it like I always say, keep God first in everything you do, and I'll see you next time on the Church Sound Podcast.